Before we continue this video, let me play something from Brennan Schaub's latest podcast that I think will be worth it for this content.
Until eventually it catches up with you, you get older and you get clipped. That's how your story ends. No one will mention you as the best to ever do it because you didn't grab it by the fucking horns and attack, man. Because when you're a 9-to-5er and when they tell you jump and you have a smile on your face, they take advantage of it. And you're an outlier, dude. You're a goddamn 1%er. You gotta start acting like it. Otherwise, it's gonna fuck you, man. And that would be a goddamn shame. Everyone wants to shit on Connor and the shit he does. Look how much fucking...
What he is referring to right here earlier was that Tom Aspinall has a lot of potential, yet he's allowing the UFC to bully him to be an alternate. Not only that, take low pay, which he should be making millions, and as a result, they're just going to continue to ride you with non-life-changing money where you'll eventually get clipped and miss out on the dollars that you should have had. That's what he's talking about here in context.
Money and fame he has. Now, I'm not saying do all that crazy shit and all that.
Now, he's talking about how Connor should be praised due to how he monetized himself in his business.
You don't have to do that. What I'm saying is, you gotta fight the man. And that man, his name is Dana White, and it's fucking tough to get a fucking inch on the dude. But you're gonna get his respect, and you're gonna get what you deserve in this world, and that's what you should do, dude. Otherwise, the game's gonna pass you by, and you're one of the most talented people I've ever fucking...
And that's a great point. This game can pass you by, and it is really important to make the most of it, especially with championship opportunities that these men, in particular, Tom Aspinall, has.
Dude, he's so goddamn talented. You'd be the face of the UFC if you play it right. Otherwise, you're just gonna be another goddamn sheep in this fucking machine. And he is a fucking British lion, dude. But for whatever reason, he looks in the mirror and he's not seeing it.
I know exactly what he's talking about. The way that Tom Aspinall presents himself a little bit more humble than for somebody who is an absolute beast by appearance.
I'm telling you, Tommy, look in that fucking mirror and tell people to fuck off, dude. Not literally, don't say fuck off to Dana. That doesn't go well. Don't do that, trust me. I'm banned from everything. Don't do that. What I'm saying is stick up for yourself, dude. Because right now you're getting bullied. You know how I'm fucking slapping it? He's going to be the alternate in the heavyweight division?
In reference to what he was saying about Tom Aspinall saying that he wanted to be the alternate for the John Jones and the Stipe Miocic fight.
Whenever have we seen a fucking alternate be more talented than the two guys fucking fighting? Whenever we've seen an alternate who's active, starching contenders? Shortest cage time ever. When have we ever seen that? Sitting on the sidelines, waiting for a guy who has legal troubles.
Yeah, so, in other words, waiting for John Jones in order to solidify Tom Aspinall's legacy. That is what he is waiting for in the process. So just thought I'd bring that up. Now let's talk about Umar Nurmagomedov taking on Corey Sandhagen. Now, why is this matchup very intriguing? You have the height of Corey Sandhagen, and then you have the close-range wrestling prowess of Umar Nurmagomedov. Umar also has great knockout power, great wrestling. On top of that, undeniable takedown skills, takedown rates, but also has great footwork. Corey Sandhagen, on the other hand, tall, rangy, not only that, very athletic, coming from his basketball background, and then on top of that, having this elusive footwork that is very similar to Dominic Cruz. You could say that he has that tendency to be able to work his footwork in that particular matter. So does Umar Nurmagomedov. Who's better at range? Obviously, it's Corey Sandhagen. However, who is better in the close range and in turn get the takedown rates that he's looking for in this fight, at least within the 5-round range that we are looking at? Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm presenting to you is literally the same blueprint that you're going to see out of the Leon Edwards fight implemented in the Umar Nurmagomedov fight. Same camp, same team, same head coach in Khabib. Obviously, Khabib didn't come out for the Manchester card, but nonetheless, the same strategy that is going to be implemented. And let me explain exactly what that is. A high-pressure style where Umar is going to be up in your face. Not only that, he's going to constantly pressure you and eventually work from singles to doubles, and then on top of that, maybe even ankle picks if he can get him in the cage, and maybe a couple of knee strikes in between, which I'm going to be honest with you, I think favors Corey Sandhagen within those exchanges when they clinch up and perhaps maybe the knees and elbows start to get thrown. The ranginess of Corey Sandhagen is going to be very dangerous in this fight. How I see this fight play out, it's going to be a unanimous decision by Umar Nurmagomedov, but it's going to be fought in a very hard manner. It's going to be in a very difficult scrap on the feet, because what I just presented to you was the close range knockout power of Umar, but also the rangy jabbing and front kicks, on top of that aerial kick attacks by Corey Sandhagen and some spinning attacks. You're in for a good scrap, but Umar has a good chin. He's going to survive that, and not only that, I think he's going to ride off with a decision, because he's going to obtain most of the grappling and takedown exchanges in this fight. I'm almost certain of that. But this is why I'm also certain of him getting the takedowns and the decision in this fight in a hard-fought matter where it's going to be very difficult to finish Corey Sandhagen. And Corey Sandhagen is going to try his hardest to finish him as well. But these two guys are an equal level playing field, but with Umar Nurmagomedov just a little bit better on the close range and the wrestling exchanges in which he's going to implement. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next content, inshallah.